Let's get on with the details now. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has called on the two feuding factions in Tripoli to commit to the peace process they have initiated. The Vice President is in Tripoli to meet with leaders of both tribes to try and end weeks of a week-long conflict which has claimed 3 lives and several properties destroyed. The Vice President is there to continue with the peace negotiations started by Defense Minister Dominic Netiwo last week. Chief of Saboba Obori Matea Bowan pledged his support, stressing plans to lead a delegation to meet with the regent of Tripoli to continue the peace process.
It is unfortunate that the Vice President flew. Very good. I'm sure by now he's acquainted to some of the challenges that are on the way. If you get to Paraba, you can see that there is a small bridge there. And very soon, the people of Saboba, whether we like it or not, will be happy. Anytime we get to the peak of the season, the place is flooded. Nobody can pass there, and the road has been abandoned. So we want to appeal to the Vice President to use his good office to see to it that work begins on that road, so that at any point in time, especially during the rainy season, when it starts raining, the people of Saboba can access the road to Yegi and other places. We are the same people. We have intermarried. A lot of common things have existed between us. And I don't think we have to bypass all those things just because we are killing one another. So we are pleading that you use your good office to expedite action for their release. Thank you very much.
Well, Vice President Dr. Bawumia commended him for the effort and added that the two chiefs would be invited to the Jubilee House for further dialogue on ensuring complete peace in the area.
That should really focus on our attention are the development issues that Ubor mentioned. And thankfully, when I was coming here, I didn't come by helicopter. I came by road, and that was by choice. If the Interior Minister had to come by helicopter because I took the lead, and he was trying to get here before me, and he arrived from Accra this morning, and that's the only way he could get here before me. See, it was to come here by helicopter. But so I came by road with the delegation, and we have seen the road is not something that can be hidden. It is not good. The bridges have to be done. The road has to be done. So I think that is what we should be focusing ourselves on. The education of our children, the agriculture, as far as the farmers are concerned, how we support them to farm and to feed this country. The health facilities, those are what I hope we are going to now sit down and focus on. And I can assure you that I will also be turning my attention to some of these projects that, Chief, you have mentioned, so that we can see how to push to get these ones in play. The police also need vehicles. Thankfully, we have got some vehicles, and we'll be allocating some to Saboba and to Cherokee as well. We are going to work together, and we will be keeping an eye on making sure we fight for the peace. Because it's very important. And we'll talk to all the parties, the DCs and the security services, to see that we are all one people. We are all one people. We have to live in peace together. I thank you so much for this warm welcome. God bless you. Salamu alaikum.
Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia there. Our Northern Regional Correspondent Martina Bugri has been traveling with the Vice President and the team in Tripoli. Martina joins me on the line now with details. Hello, Martina.
Hi, Giffy.
Give us a list of where the Vice President is supposed to visit, where he has been already, and when next he's supposed to go.
The visit was to Saboba, Tripoli, then Bunkrugu, and then he gets to Nalerigu, and then he returns. We have done Saboba already, which you just played the videos, and we just finished with Chiriponi. In Chiriponi, he's eventually repeating most of the things he said there about the need for peace, about what government was doing to ensure that the peace that has been gained would continue to move further and deepen. And so basically, that's what he's been saying. Now, the chief in Chiriponi here called for the investigation into the two young men who were pulled out of a vehicle and have been since missing. He wants that investigated. And he also wants the recommendation made by the five-man committee that was set up at the conference in Tamale to be made public. And he also requested for a constituency. Now, the Interior Minister has also been speaking at Chiriponi. He said that they've increased security from 10 in Saboba and 23 in 10 in Chiriponi and 23 in Saboba to 90 now. He says that they are working further to bring more men and then resources. And says that as part of the recommendations, the high-powered delegation was expected to come and visit the area and begin the talks, and that is what has started. And so these are some of the issues he's been talking about. We can listen to him.
To ensure that we provide the number of security personnel who are here to make sure you are safe, and all the resources that the Vice President has given them. I think we need to acknowledge that and give a round of applause. We are for peace. We are both for the Kokomba and the Anofus. We are for the law. And so rest assured that we are for both of you, and we are happy that a high-powered delegation from both sides has come already. It will interest you to know that it's one of the recommendations there. I want to thank them, my brother, the Minister for Defense, and the Honorable MP, and leadership of both the Anofos and the Kokomba. That has had a coming effect. What I hope is that His Excellency Vice President's coming here will cement that and make it sustainable. Yes, if you are peaceful, the curfew will go. But you have to convince us, and my boss is here, convince us that there is peace and all that will go. But I want to appeal to you to resort to the law.
Appealing to them to resort to the law. Martina, are you still there? Hello, Martina?
Yes.
Very well. So we've had the Interior Minister talking about increasing the men on the ground, which is indeed one of the concerns that the people on both sides have about the presence of security on the ground. The Vice President spoke about allocating vehicles to the police officers and the military there as well. Again, one of the concerns that they have. Has he done that already?
He says that the process has begun, and very soon that will be done. But he didn't specifically mention the exact day or time that will be done. But he just said that plans are far advanced to bring reinforcement and resources to the area.
Plans are far advanced. We'll see about that. But what about how they've been received so far in the places that they visited and where they're meant to head?
It was a well-attended program, well-received by the people. They are excited that the second gentleman of the land himself has shown concern by coming to the area. And so they welcome it. They see it as a big step in consolidating the peace that is already started in the area.
So as we speak, you're headed to which other places, Martina?
We are heading now to Bunkrugu.
To Bunkrugu. And there he's expected to meet leadership of...
He's expected to meet leadership of the area as well.
All right. Martina, thank you very much for that update. Martina Bugri there, following the Vice President who is in Tripoli and the Saboba. Martina will hang on briefly because we're still staying on Tripoli, and the Northern Region Police is investigating a man believed to be an official of the National Health Insurance Scheme for transporting shotgun cartridges to Tripoli last night, or at least an attempt to do so. The suspect, named Mohamed Dushi, was arrested at a police barrier in Yendi on a Metro Mass bus which was headed for Tripoli. Martina, what is the latest? We understand that he's been charged.
Yes, he's been transferred from Yendi to Tamale and he's in police custody. He's been charged for unlawful possession of firearms and is expected to be sent to court tomorrow. That's the latest on that case.
But we also know that he denied owning those guns.
Yes, initially I'm told he denied owning the guns. But what happened was that an invoice that was found on the guns one was found in his bag. And so that's what the police are holding on as the linkage.
And he's been processed for court, you say?
Yes, he's been processed for court. And so tomorrow he's expected to be in court.
Martina, thank you for that update. Martina Bugui there will be getting to hear as and when there is further development on the Vice President's trip to Tripoli with the Interior Minister Ambrose Derry.